All right, it is 8:16. I'm going to go ahead and get this party started. Good morning, everybody. Show some love in the chat for everybody. Good morning. Hey, wanted to kind of recap what we've talked about on Monday and Tuesday and where we're going with this in the future. And I'd love to get some feedback on this as well, because I want this to be something that y'all value, that you enjoy getting on, and that you walk away with something that motivates you, power ups your day, and really helps you to gain gratitude going into the day. So Monday, we talked about what our value is, and do you know your value, and do you know how others perceive your value? And I said on Friday, I wanted you to hit in the chat on Friday, and I'm going to ask y'all to do this and share what your unique value is. So, how do you get out of the people pile? How do you make yourself stand out from 4,000 other people? And then yesterday, I talked about gratitude and, how essentially how you can take that gratitude, move that forward, and get back to why you loved what you do in terms of real estate. Because I said yesterday, it is hard in the real estate space, and I want to make sure that y'all focus and continue to hold on to why you started this journey in the first place. So today I'm going to kickstart it with structure. Don't get off the call. I know as soon as I say structure, everybody bounces. And I'm going to share a little bit about that. Like when I first got into the business, I read the one thing, and full transparency, I had young kids, and I was like, there is absolutely no way I can get structure in my day with two young kids, because guess who was dictating the structure? My children, which was totally fine. However, what I realized is if I even had 5 minutes of structure or 10 minutes of structure in the morning, it did matter over the long haul. And so a few things I would encourage y'all to do is set aside at least 5 or 10 minutes of just time for you. Just time for you to do whatever is important to you. So I talked to an agent yesterday. They wanted to set aside time to pray, to meditate, and then to get the morning started. For me, I set a time to read the Bible. I read, if I can, get in 2 pages of a book. And then from there, I go work out. All that to say is, I would rather you read 1 page of a book than not read at all, because the reality is, for those that don't know, those who read for 5 minutes a day will typically surpass the amount of books they've ever read in a year, just because we're taking simple steps to do so. So I would encourage y'all to take the time to get structured in the morning. It is a game changer. The whole point of this group coming together is so that we can win the morning. And the best way to win the morning is to start with self. And how are you pouring into you, and what type of structure are you providing for yourself, so that you can go into the day and attack whatever's coming at you. So I want to touch on that. Does anybody hit in the chat if you already have a morning routine? I'd love to hear from you. If you just tell me briefly what that looks like, that'd be awesome. And I'm going to go into, we talked about value and tools that make us more valuable, and I wanted to start this as we flow into the next 90 days. So we're going to talk about value today, and I want to make sure everybody is aware, speaking of books, of this website. Somebody can hit it in the chat. It's called Keller Inc. For those that don't know, this website is a game changer for you and your business. Number one, I'm going to show you why. So if you haven't read all of these books, this would be a great place to start, for this to be on your book list, so you can start learning more about real estate. Whether if you're a new agent or you're a seasoned agent and wanting to revamp your business, you've got rookie real estate agent. We have several agents of ours featured in this book. My coach is featured in this book, and it's all rookies. Obviously, Millionaire Real Estate Agent, you'll hear us talk about that all the time. The One Thing is a great book talking about counterbalance and how you can switch between, say, your business life and your personal life, regarding whatever is important to you in that moment. Shift, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. Your first home and a millionaire real estate investor. I'm going to click on your first home edition right now, because I think this is really good for y'all to see. Again, I'm at kellerinc.com. I clicked on your first home, and down here, this tells you everything you need if you're dealing with a first-time home buyer. Your wants and your needs. Write your wants, what to why, and divide it up. So like instead of having to go create your own buyer consultation, you've got everything that you could ever want and need for somebody. This is a personal budget worksheet. Um, how to get the seminar, first time home buyer seminar. This tells you how to do it. And you have an entire first time home buyer seminar. At Keller Williams, we know the first time home buyer seminar is in command. But I want to make sure everybody understands this. We already have, we have a suite of seminars. We have a first time home buyer seminar. I'm going to go back up here. We have a millionaire real estate investor seminar, has your MREI budget, your budget breakdown, your criteria worksheet. It's got your, let me get back. It has an entire presentation. It's going to download it. Might take a second. It has all of these things that you do not need to recreate the will. If people are interested in buying and selling, here's a worksheet. And if you're interested in buying a holding. So instead of us trying to go fishing and finding where we can find this information, you literally have it right here. And all you have to do in the guide, it will tell you exactly what it's not going to pull up right now. It will tell you exactly what you need to say. It'll tell you your script. It'll give you the slides. And all you got to do is put your logo on it. This is a invaluable resource, in my opinion, that I don't think a lot of people are knowledgeable that we have. This is a great way for y'all to self-teach yourself, and a great way for you to help others. So if I was you, if you're going to take away anything from here, if you want to show your value, tell everybody you're doing an investment seminar, study this, learn everything you need to know about this, and then go run an investment seminar. This should only take you 30 days to get through. Then you can start marketing your investor seminar. And why am I marketing to investors? Because we have a large investor pool and they might as well be local here in Memphis or North Mississippi. And most investors have what? Hit it in the chat. Most investors have cash. Those are right now buyers, you guys. And what would everybody give for a right now buyer right now? They call them unicorns. And I guarantee you somebody right now is in North Mississippi or Memphis with cash with another agent that's not working with us. So how can we go about finding those people, getting them into these workshops and presenting to them and helping them create an investment plan, right? I think a lot of times we think we've got to do fancy seminars in person and spend all the money. I disagree with that. Zoom is such a great way for you to get a lot of people on a call consistently so that you can do this on Zoom and capture a lot of people on Zoom without spending a ton of money. I'm all about not spending a lot of money if I don't have to, right? So last but not least, I want to talk about Shift. Again, it has all types of figures and things that you can use to help arm you in your toolkit for you to be able to navigate this market. I mean, it tells you lead gen ROI. Kim, you're doing a lead gen class. When are you doing that? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. I don't even know what the date is. I apologize.
June 26th.
Kim's doing a lead generation class, i.e., when y'all hear lead generation, all y'all are about to hang up. Lead sources. So how many lead sources do you have? And do you know the return on investment on that lead source? When you can start talking as an investor or a CEO, so some of the things that I'm saying, return on investment, it will make you more valuable than the average agent because you're not speaking the same language as a typical agent. I hope everybody would agree with that. And so I just also want to be clear, y'all. I had no idea what return on investment or return on time was 12 years ago. Came from corporate America. I had no idea what that meant. Now, everybody says that I know a lot about real estate. Well, the only reason why I know a lot about real estate is because I would take these facts and figures and I would read them and I would self-teach myself. So this is such an incredible resource for all of you. If you are leading a team, desire to lead a team, or you're on a team and you're a leader of a team, this right here is amazing. I have people ask me all the time, what do I need to do for an agent if I want to hire an admin? Let me just go ahead and show you right here. MREA task for Mega. So I need an administrative manager or administrative assistant transaction coordinator. I can pretty much get whatever I want right here. It tells me exactly all the things they need to do. They're going to manage my database. They're going to track my leads. They're going to design marketing materials, write and place advertising, yada, yada. I'm going to take all of these things, and anybody know where I'm going to put these into to create a ad, job description, and a 30, 60, 90
Chat GPT.
plan? My girl Chat GPT. And so then everything's, you want a transaction coordinator? Boom. Everybody wants to know what they do. It's right here. You want a listing specialist, buyer specialist? Boom. You got everything you need right here. So instead of recreating the wheel, I want to make sure y'all are going onto these resources and pulling the information and literally putting it in chat and creating these things. Because what I know, and I hope what all of you know, models matter. If somebody else has come before us, then we need to follow the model. Like, I don't need to recreate the wheel. So again, for those that jumped on a little bit late, kellerinc.com is where it's at. Again, you can do investor seminars. You can do first-time homebuyer seminars that you can pull. I'm going to go back just to make sure everybody saw that. I go back here to books. I'm going to go to first-time homebuyer seminar. I can pull all the resources right here. For those that don't know, they have translated this into Spanish, and you can pull those resources as well. Anybody on here not seen this before? I would love to hear from you in the chat. Somebody engage with me.
I have never seen that before.
Y'all, this is a incredible resource. If you were to do one thing for yourself this summer, block this on your calendar and start gaining mastery in these subject matters. Because when you start talking the talk and you walk the walk, your clients will realize it and your value will go from here to here. It is my job, Kim's job, Leslie's job, productivity coach's job to make y'all so valuable that the way that you're educating the consumer, it is completely elevated above the rest of the 4,000 agents. So when I talk about getting you out of the people pile, this gets you out of the people pile, right? This allows me to say, I've already got a presentation for first-time homebuyer seminar, investors, buy and hold, flip. I've already got a I've already got a seminar on XYZ. Is in there as well. Yeah, the role of each person is in there as well in the spreadsheet. Last but not least, so I am running, I'm embarrassed to say this, but that's okay, I can say it. Because we all can't do everything overnight. I have not read Shift until now. So I am going to start reading that with the team. And I'm happy to include a AHA/book club session on these calls. I can do it on Wednesdays or Thursdays and kind of flip the script a little bit. If anybody is interested in that, please let us know in the chat. We don't have to do it. But what I'm realizing is, and I'm just scratching my head that I haven't done this before now. Like, obviously, we've been in a shift for 2 years. But man, is there so much great information in there that I have not chunked down to implement in my business personally. And if you don't want to do a book club, that's totally fine, but I would encourage you to read it. So if you want a book club, i.e., you don't have to read it, I would encourage you to read it. But if you want a book club, I can chunk it down just like I chunk it down with my team on Wednesday's calls. So if you hit it in the chat, let me know yay or nay. I'm good with whatever, majority rules. Okay, book club. All right. So what I'm going to do, and what I'd encourage y'all to do, because I can't read a ton either because I've got a lot of things on my plate. All I did with the team this week is the forward and the introduction. So if y'all can go get the forward, or I'm sorry, go get the book and do the forward and intro, then we'll be caught up. So I'm not even asking you to get into the chapters yet. So next Wednesday, I'll run with the book club and we'll do the forward and introduction together. And y'all can let me know your ahas in the chat. But between now and then, if we're going to structure our day, I'm just asking you to read 2 pages of a book. So you can do an audio book or you can get the book, the hard copy. The only reason why I'd suggest the hard copy is because if I can take a hard copy book and underline it and study it and truly study it and not just try to check a box, I'm going to know more than the average agent. So, all right. I appreciate you all. Good morning. Hope you have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Friday, remember, I want to know your value and what makes you stand out. And I want to know why you got into the business to begin with. Y'all holler at me. Let me know if you need anything. Have a
Hey,
good one.
Sarah.
Bye,
Hey,
everybody.
Sarah,
Yes, sir.
can you mention the book again?
Oh, yes, Shift. It's right here. Go on Keller Inc. because this would be a good way for y'all to just get started. Go on Keller Inc. and order. That's the big boy copy. I wouldn't do that one. $17. I think you can
We
probably
may have
buy
a
it.
few at the office, but
That's
it's
what I
a
was gonna
few, maybe
ask.
like 5.
Can somebody hold me one at the office or put it on my
No,
bill or
hey
whatever?
y'all, I need y'all to, if y'all can, we'll do a post and then you can put your name under it, but we don't
Perfect.
have a ton. So, we'll figure out that piece. But if y'all can get on there and order one or send me a personal text and say shift, and then that way I can communicate easily.
Yeah, I mean, we can
That's
go grab
Kim,
some
this
more.
is Kim talking.
I'm pretty sure there's some at a local bookstore. So, yeah, if y'all will send a message on Facebook or text Kim right now, we'll do what we can to get them in the office for you. So, I want to make sure y'all are leaning into this. I do think a personal, like a hard copy for you to highlight, it will be good for y'all. All right, y'all, let's go structure the day. Let me know if you need anything. Make it a good one. Make it count. Bye.
Bye.